in January of 2024, did you come to Americus to see Trinity Poague?
Yes.
Let's talk about the week of, this would have been, like Monday would have been, say, January 8th, if my internal calendar is right. So, like the week of January 8th.
Okay.
Tell me what happened that week in terms of you seeing her at here, there, or wherever you were.
I came up, I think, on a Wednesday or Thursday. I came and we ate, and that was it for the day. Then the next day, I left. Then I came back the same day.
Okay. Did you stay with her when you came up, whatever day that was, Wednesday or Thursday?
I think, yeah, Wednesday I stayed with her.
Okay. What was going on between y'all during that time frame, that week?
We argued the night I bought a hotel. I think it was on that Thursday.
So Thursday night you paid for a hotel,
Right?
In Americus.
Mm-hmm.
Where'd you get a hotel room in Americus?
I think it was at the Hampton
Inn.
Uh-huh.
Okay. What did y'all do when you got back here from work? Were you working that week?
I think so.
Okay. So when you got back to Americas from work, what did y'all do on that Thursday when you were staying when you had a room at Hampton Inn?
I think we went to eat. Then she came to the hotel. Then we got in an argument. Then she left. Then in the process of her leaving, she got back up to the dorms and stuff, and she texted me and said she wrecked. So I leave and I come and she didn't wreck. I guess it was just to get my attention or something.
Okay, so she left the hotel, went to the dorm, and she told you that she'd had a wreck.
Correct.
And what did you do?
I left and went to find her.
And you said that she had not had a wreck.
Correct.
So what happened from there on Thursday?
From there, she went back in the dorms, got her stuff, and she came with me.
So she ended up going back to the hotel with you?
Correct.
All right. So then Friday, what happened on Friday? What did you do on Friday in relation to you and her, in relation to each other? What did y'all do?
I think we got up. I think we had a long conversation or whatever. Then said we'll fix things. We went and ate Zaxby's. Then I think I went home.
So you went home on Friday?
Yes.
Did you end up coming back to Americus that week?
Yes, Saturday.
Okay. What prompted you to come back to Americus on Saturday?
Saturday, she texted me and said, let's go eat. I said, where you want to eat at? I can meet you halfway. She was like, let's meet in Albany at Chipotle. I said, okay, cool, let me go get dressed. She's like, bring JD. So I said, okay. I said, you sure? She's like, yeah, bring JD.
So she suggested that y'all get something to eat.
Correct.
And then you told her that you had JD.
Yes.
And her response was
bring
just
JD.
To bring him?
Yeah.
Okay, so you were going to go meet her in Albany at Chipotle.
Correct.
And what happened when you got to Albany?
I met at Chipotle. We walked in, and they was playing. I had them in my hands, and they was playing or whatever. Then she got them. Then Chipotle didn't have nothing like on the menu or whatever. So we went to walk out, and they was in front of me. So I hold the door for them, and another couple walking in. So I had the door, and JD didn't see me, so he made a whining noise like he couldn't see me. So he started crying. I got him. She got a little attitude and then got in her car. Then she said we're going to Sephora, the makeup store. Then I followed her to the makeup store. Then we went in the makeup store, and she got what she wanted. Then when we got out the makeup store, she was like, let's get him something to eat. I said, okay, cool. Then I put his, she told me to put him in her car, so I got him out of my car.
Why did she tell you to put him in her car?
She wanted him.
She wanted what?
Wanted him to ride with her.
Why? Did she give you any explanation? Did she say anything about it?
No.
Were you drunk?
No.
Had you been drinking?
No, I poured a cup as soon as I put him in her car.
Okay, so had you been drinking when he was in the car with you?
No.
So then she said that he could ride with her.
Correct.
And y'all went from the makeup store
To McDonald's.
What'd you do at McDonald's?
I parked to the side and they ordered food and got it. And after we left there, we went to Kangaroo to get gas. I filled up our car, put gas in my car, and I went to America's.
Did you order food for JD at McDonald's?
Yes, she did.
Did he eat?
She said he ate a couple fries. That's about it. But he ate before I picked him up from my sister at my house.
All right. So you got food, or she got food there for him. Did y'all not sit down at McDonald's and eat? Or?
No. It was already late, so we was trying to get back to America's.
Okay. So he was in
her
car.
Correct.
And she was giving him food in the car.
Right.
And she said he ate a couple of fries and that was about it.
Right. Then he was asleep when we got there.
He was asleep.
Yes,
He fell asleep.
Yeah, when we got to America's.
So you got to America's Saturday night.
Right.
You know what time approximately?
It's like maybe 10:30, maybe between 9 and 10. I say 10:30 at the latest.
If the video from the dorm shows y'all walking into the dorm at 10:06 on Friday night, on Saturday night, would you have any reason to disagree with that?
No.
Does that sound right?
Yeah, approximately, yes.
Okay. So you get to the dorm and you go in and what happens when you get inside?
I take a shower, then I blow the air mattress up, then
Okay, where's the air mattress? Where'd the air mattress come from?
at the foot of our bed.
Okay. All right, so you blow up the air mattress and you put it where?
At the foot of our bed.
And what were y'all sleeping arrangements?
Usually like one of us sleep on the air mattress with him and the other one sleep in the bed. Because the bed was too tall for him, so we never really put him on the bed unless we was both in there in the bed.
So that night, who was laying on the air mattress with him?
Trinity.
What did you do after you laid down on the bed?
I was watching TV, then I eventually fell asleep.
Do you know if JD was asleep or awake when you fell asleep?
He was asleep when I woke up. I think I woke up again like 2, and they was asleep. And because I looked at my phone, and she was doing his hair like 1 something, and they was asleep so I went back to sleep.
Okay. So you went to sleep and then you woke up.
Yeah, about 2 in the morning.
You said that at like 2.
Yes.
And she was asleep.
Yeah, they were both asleep on that mattress.
How long did he sleep into the next morning?
It's probably like 9:30, 9:45.
So sometime after 9.
Yes.
When he woke up Sunday morning, what was his What was his condition? What was his demeanor, his behavior?
It was fine. About 9, Trinity heard me on my phone. She got in the bed with me. She was still sleeping. Then when he go reaching for somebody, he'll make a noise trying to feel for you. And then I went down there to get him and put him between us, and he was fine. Then I laid him on my chest, and he was fine. Then they're like, what y'all want to eat? Then she's like, pizza. So I ordered pizza. Took a shower. I think me and her took a shower. We took a shower. Then.
Okay, I want you to stop right there. I'm going to come back to that point right there in just a second, okay? But I want to clarify a couple of things. Okay, so you said that she woke up and she got in the bed with you.
Yes.
And JD was still asleep on the air mattress.
Yes.
Okay, so then you said that you heard him. What happened that caused you to pick him up?
He make a noise before he start crying. He feeling, because usually he like to sleep right up on you. So he feeling for somebody then. So that's why I went down and got him.
Okay. So you picked him up. You said you went down there and got him. Was it you or was it her that picked him up?
It was one of us. I think it was probably her, I want to say.
Okay. So she got him, and this is at 9 o'clock or 9:30 the next morning.
Yes.
Sunday morning.
Yes.
And you got him and put him in the bed with you.
Yes, between us.
Or between you. Now, at that point, were any of you asleep?
No.
Okay. So you were awake, she was awake, the baby was awake.
Right.
Okay. And so when he's laying there in between y'all, what did you say you did next?
I put him on my chest.
And then at some point y'all started talking about getting something to eat.
Correct.
So that's where we were a minute ago. You were telling this, or you said, and then they wanted to get something to eat. So what happened from there?
We took a shower, got him dressed, and I sat him in a chair before I got ready to leave. She gave him some Mountain Dew and like a Frito, like the barbecue twister chips.
Okay.
And he was sitting there eating them or whatever. And I left, and when I left, I took the trash out because of what she had in there.
Okay. So you said that when she's there, after the shower, that you sat him in a chair. What chair did you sit him in?
It's pink. It's like a pink.
Okay. The chair that's like right there next to the bed?
Correct.
Okay. And somebody gave him some Mountain Dew.
Yes.
And what? Gave him Mountain Dew and what?
Frito chips, barbecue kind.
Your Honor, I'm sorry. I was trying to flip with one hand, and I could have just a second.
Okay.
Well, what kind of chips were there that you?
Frito twister, barbecue.
Frito twisters.
Yes, barbecue.
Okay. I'll show you what's been admitted to states at 11. Can you see what you're talking about in there in that picture?
Yeah, and the Mountain Dew.
Okay. The state's 10. What's this blue cup right there?
It's sippy cup. That's what the Mountain Dew was in.
Okay, there was Mountain Dew in that.
Correct.
When y'all got in the shower, okay, so you said y'all were getting in the shower. Mm-hmm. And is that when somebody put him in the chair? You put him in the chair?
Yes.
Okay, so you put him in the chair when you were getting in the shower.
Yes.
And is that when he got the drink and the chips?
Yes.
Okay, and where was he when you got out of the shower?
We're still in the chair watching the show.
Was he awake?
Yes.
Did he appear to be normal? I mean, was he in the same condition he was in before?
Yes.
Did y'all get out of the shower at the same time, or?
I think I got out right before her.
When you got out of the shower, what did you do?
I put my clothes on.
did you do anything in connection with JD or?
He was
with
still
JD?
sitting there, and I told him bye when she got out the shower.
And so when she got out of the shower, you told him bye.
But yeah, I said I'll be back. And he waved.
Okay, where were you going?
I went to Walmart get her some stuff for what she asked me for college, and I went to Pizza Hut.
Now, let me ask you, did you, do you remember providing a video of you in the car with JD when you were coming up from Colquitt?
Yes.
You remember giving that to the GBI?
Yes.
Okay. And who was in the car when you took that video?
Just me and JD.
And what day was that?
That was Saturday.
That Saturday. And what's my next number? I'm going to tender at this time State's Exhibit 20,
Sure.
and I will represent in the court. It is the video that Mr. Williams provided to the GBI in connection with one of his interviews, and I extracted it from the report and downloaded it onto a separate USB drive for the purpose of presenting it in evidence.
All right.
And so I will represent that that's what's in fact on this thumb drive, and I will tender 20 at this time.
Do you have any objection to 20? I assume you've received it.
I do not provide it. Indeed, that is what is on it, and I believe that it is, Your Honor. But I haven't really seen it, but
All right.
I know it's a tailored down from the total. But if it is what he represents, which I believe it is, I do not.
Okay.
Well, if it turns out to be something other than I just said, then I will withdraw the request to put it in evidence. So,
That's
yes,
I'm
sir.
sure we'll
So,
have
at
an
this
argument.
time, Your Honor, I ask permission to publish 20 to.
All right. It's provisionally admitted, so you can publish it.
Yeah, been like a soup lady.
Let me stop there. Is this the video? Is this what I told the judge it was?
Yes, sir.
The video that you provided while you were in the car.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You and the child, right? Okay. So at this point, Your Honor, having confirmed that it is what I represented, then I will play. It's not long, but I'll play the rest of it.
Been like your baby, tell him. Yeah,
Well,
yeah, been like a
why do I have
soup lady.
audio, no video up there? Okay. There it is. Let's try again.
Yeah, yeah, been like a soup lady. Yeah, been like your baby, tell him. Yeah,
Were you
yeah, big like soup.
Were you on the phone or something? You're talking while you're showing this video of the child in the back seat.
Right.
Who were you? Who were you talking? What were you doing?
I sent one of my friends.
Okay. Was it via? You know how you sent it?
Snapchat.
Snapchat. Okay. And at that time, to your knowledge, did the child have any injury or have any wounds, any injuries, anything wrong with him?
No, sir.
Okay. So y'all got on up to y'all got here to Americus. Went through the whole thing at the we're up to the point where you'd gotten out of the shower and you're going to go get some food. Before that, okay, when you were there in the bed with JD and with Miss Poague, did what number was that? Did she show you some videos of some sort?
Yes.
Okay, what were those videos of that she showed you?
She was playing with his hand. They was in her roommate's room, and she was playing with his, like redoing his hair.
Okay, so that was in. You said that was in her roommate's room.
Correct.
Okay, where was her roommate?
At work.
And were you aware that she had gone into the roommate's room at any point?
Yes.
Okay. So why was she in the roommate's room?
Because I was going to sleep, and she said she had him, and she was going to go play with him.
So she wasn't going in there to put him to sleep. She
No.
was going in there
Just spend time together.
so they could be up while
Yeah.
you were going to sleep.
Correct.
Okay. And when I met with you the other day, I showed you some videos and asked you if those were the ones that she had shown you. Is that right?
Correct.
Were they?
Yes.
And Your Honor, what I'll do is I'll state to the court that those videos were extracted from Ms. Poague's phone, and they were downloaded. They were, of course, they've all been served. I mean, everybody's seen these way ahead of now. But again, for the purpose of presenting them in evidence, I moved them onto a separate USB drive, which I am tendering as State's Exhibit 21. And again, I will make the representation that they are complete and accurate
All right.
copies of what was given.
Do you have any objection to 21?
No objection with the same caveat concerning the changing in the.
Well, what I'll do is I'll admit 21 and 20. If for some reason that changes, you alert the court.
Well, I will, yeah. The 20, I do not have objection to. It was fine.
Now that it's been played.
Okay, I was going to say 20 actually has been admitted, right?
It has, but I said provisionally because it was subject to him saying that, that he agreed that was a copy of the video you identified. And what we'll do is we'll admit it, and it'll be up. If either of you do this, it'll be up to the other to let me know if it was not as represented.
Okay. So at this time, then, I'm going to publish the 3 videos that are on State's Exhibit 21. And these videos, Mr. Williams, you said were done while she was in the other room, in Paris's room, right?
Yes, sir.
And you were going to sleep.
Correct.
When did you see them for the first time?
Like, see Paris?
No, when did you see these videos for the first time?
When I woke up the next morning.
Okay. And So these videos were made sometime during the night
Correct.
of January 13th.
Yes.
Or
January
the early
14th
morning
on,
of
yes.
the
Or
14th.
14th, yes.
But you don't know exactly what time. 'Cause
No.
You weren't in there when they were made.
No.
Yeah. And that's one of them. And the second one, I'm playing it this time, Your Honor. Now, this video was done that night while you were asleep.
Correct.
Okay, so is that what the child was wearing when he went to bed, when he woke up the next morning?
Yes.
Is that the same sippy cup that was sitting on the dresser?
Yes.
Looks a little bit green. Is he drinking Mountain Dew at 12 or 1 o'clock in the morning?
Yes.
Okay. And there was a third one. There was another one, wasn't there? That showed him up just taking a few steps, walking. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I'm gonna show that one now. One of the same ones she showed you from that night before,
Yes, sir.
and that's still in Paris's room.
Correct.
Does he appear in any way to be injured to you?
No, sir.
Does he appear to be behaving in any way that is different than you would normally expect him to behave, especially late at night?
No, sir.
Now, I think you said earlier the child had fallen asleep in the car coming up here from Albany.
He fell asleep in the car.
That's what I said. He
Yes.
fell asleep in the car.
Yes, correct.
So he had slept some already that night.
Yes.
Which might explain why he's still up when y'all are going to bed.
Correct.
Okay. So that Sunday morning, you left to go get pizza and stuff at Walmart, right?
Correct.
How many times did you leave the dorm room that morning?
No. When I left, I went to Walmart and a Pizza Hut.
Okay. When you left there, you came out, were you carrying something when you came out?
I had trash bags. I was taking the trash out.
Why were you throwing the trash away?
Because it was trash. It was like diapers and stuff she already had.
Was there anything in the trash that you, or to your knowledge, that anybody was trying to hide or throw away?
No, sir.
I mean, dispose of in some way to keep it from being found?
No, sir.
It's just regular old trash.
Regular trash.
Drink cups and bottles and wrappers and makeup wipes and
Correct.
diapers and so forth, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Were you aware that morning or any time the day before or the day before, I mean any time, let's say that week, okay, were you aware of the child having bloody stool,
No.
having blood in his poop?
No, sir.
Did you change diapers?
Yes.
You know how to change diapers?
Yes, sir.
How many dirty diapers you reckon you changed in 18 months?
Hundreds.
And you think you would have noticed if there had been blood in his stool?
Yes, sir.
Did you see anything like that?
No, sir.
Do you know who changed his diaper Sunday morning?
Sunday morning,
Or do you remember?
after he got out of the shower, I think she changed him.
When she changed him Sunday morning, did she say anything to you about, hey, look at this, there's blood in this diaper?
No, sir.
Did she give you any reason to believe that there was anything that was abnormal about the way, the appearance of the feces?
No, sir.
What was JD physically doing at the time that you left? The time you walked out the door and you said, bye, I'll be back. What was he doing?
He was sitting in a chair watching Kateri, eating chips and drinking Mountain Dew.
What was he watching?
Kateri.
Naturia?
Kateri. It's like a little kid show with birds and stuff. He was like fascinated in birds.
And I'm not going to worry about putting it up on the screen, but where in the I think there's a shot of that. Yeah, in State's Exhibit 12. Can you see the TV?
Yes.
Where is it?
Right there.
Okay. So you say it's like on that, sitting on a black cabinet. Is that a refrigerator?
Yes.
He's sitting on?
Refrigerator.
Right in front of the pink chair.
Correct.
Right? And that's where the TV is. So he was sitting in the pink chair looking at the TV.
Yes.
Was there anything abnormal about his demeanor when you were leaving?
No, sir.
Oh, in that 3 minutes or 5 minutes that you got out of the shower, 3 minutes or 5 minutes or whatever ahead of her,
correct.
You said, or I think you said a couple of minutes before she did.
Yes, sir.
Did you do anything to harm JD?
No, sir.
So you left, went to Pizza Hut and Walmart. How long were you gone?
Maybe 30 minutes.
When you went out the door with the trash bags, was that the same trip that was that the same trip out the door that you left to go to Walmart?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so you didn't go in and out twice.
No.
Okay, took trash out, got in your car.
All right.
Okay, so you were gone about how long?
30 minutes.
Where did you go?
I went to Walmart first. Then I went to Pizza Hut.
If the receipt in the Walmart bag, look at this. What'd you buy at Walmart?
Walmart, I got ice trays. I got Mountain Dew. I want to say Dr. Pepper. And I think it was like some Cheez-Its or something. The duo kind.
Okay. So you State 16, is that the stuff that you bought at Walmart?
Correct.
State 17 is a blow-up of the receipt, or a photograph of the receipt that was in the bag. Can you read the time on there?
The time,
At the bottom.
12/14.
12/14 on what day?
January 14th.
January 14th. Okay. 12/14, does that sound about right?
Yes, sir.
That have been about the time you left Walmart?
Yes, sir.
So when you were on your way back with pizza, what did anything happen? Did you get any information? Anything happen in terms of communications with Trinity?
When I was pulling back in on campus, she called me, and by the time I went to answer the phone, it hung up. So
So you're driving. You said you were on campus. Where were you on campus when she called the first time?
I was probably just finna turn in the parking lot.
Into the parking lot from her dorm?
Yes.
Okay. So, and the phone rang.
Yes.
Okay. And what did you say? She hung up?
It hung up.
Okay.
Then it was followed by another call.
Okay, when you got another call, how long was it between the first call, the one that hung up, and then the next call?
Maybe 30 seconds, 20, 30 seconds.
And when you got that call, did she say anything to you?
Yeah, I just heard JD, JD, JD. That's all I heard.
Okay, so she's calling, but she didn't actually say.
Yeah, I guess she was saying
something's up or
yeah,
whatever.
It just said JD, JD, JD. That's all I heard.
Just. Well,
Is everybody still comfortable? Does anybody need a recess? Just want to make sure. It's been about an hour and a half. Okay.
well, I was looking for something in particular. I'll find it momentarily. Okay, so she called, and you heard her saying, "JD, JD."
Yes.
Where were you?
I was getting out the car.
You were getting out of the car.
Yes.
Now, did you? Was there a point in there where she told you that something was terrible, that something was going wrong, that whatever?
No, not on the phone call.
Not on the phone. Okay. So when you got out of the car, what did you do?
Opened the main entrance, and I just started. I sped walked and got into the second door. I sped walk all the way to the room.
Okay, so you got out of the car. Did you have anything with you when you got out of the car?
Yes, the Walmart bags and the pizza, and I want to say it was breadsticks also.
And so you got through the door that goes onto the hall of the dorm, right?
Correct.
And did you then get some idea that something may be wrong?
No, I didn't know what was wrong.
Okay. So, but she had called and you'd heard her saying JD, JD, so.
Yes, I sped walk there,
Okay, you mean sped walk?
like walking very fast.
Okay, so you walk fast down the hall with
Yeah.
stuff. Okay, when you went through there and you went into the room, what happened when you went in the room?
She had him in her hands. It's like he's limp. I don't know what happened. So I threw the pizza, dropped it, and grabbed him and took off.
So she has it in her hands, and she said, "What?
I don't know what's wrong. He's limp.
He's not."
Like he wasn't functional.
Okay. So you said you threw the pizza down. Where did you throw the pizza down?
On the bed.
And what'd you do with the Walmart bags?
I dropped it at the end of the bed.
Okay. And then what did you do?
Grab him and leave.
Okay. When you grabbed him and left, how did you leave? Where'd you go?
To the emergency room.
Did you go by yourself with him to the emergency room?
Yes.
Do you recall JD getting sick?
Yes, when I got in my car and put it in reverse, he started vomiting and foam and blood started coming out his nose and it's.
So when you said that you were in the car, where was he? Did you take time to put him in the car seat?
No, the car seat was in that car. I left him on my shoulder.
Okay,
And I patted his.
You had him on your shoulder.
Yes.
Right, and he got sick, and what did you say was coming out?
Foam, blood, throw up the Doritos chips. You could smell it all.
stuff get on your clothes?
Yes.
Did you stop to clean up or anything before you went to the hospital?
No.
So you got to the hospital.
Probably maybe
and
4
what
minutes.
did you do?
I took him to the emergency room.
Okay. When you got to the emergency room, what happened?
The doctors or the nurses came back and got him, and they didn't want to let me back just then. Then that's when the security said what's going on. He stepped me outside and asked me what was going on.
All right, so let me we're gonna get to that in just a second. So you said that the nurse got him. How did she get him? What did she get him?
They put him on a journey. Like they told him and put him on a journey and took him to the back.
Okay, so did she take him from you?
Yes.
The nurse took him from you?
Yes.
Okay. All right. And then took him to the back.
Yes.
All right. And then you said somebody came around and said something to you.
Yes.
Who was that?
A security guard.
And what was that conversation?
He asked me what was going on and what happened.
And do you what did you tell him initially?
Initially I told him I didn't know he was with my girlfriend. Then when my girlfriend got there, when she got there, she said he fell off a chair.
So when the security guard, when you say security guard, are you talking about Lieutenant Allen from the police department? I mean, he's working there. A black guy,
Yeah.
not so big, wearing big guy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, but that's who you're talking about, the off-duty policeman who was
Correct.
there. Is that right?
Correct.
Okay. All right. So you're talking to Allen. He says, "What's going on?" You said you didn't know.
Right.
And then you said she got there?
Yes.
Okay. Where were you physically located when she got there?
Outside.
And did she come up to where Alan was?
Yes.
Where you were?
Yes.
Do you know if did she go in the hospital first? Did she come out of the hospital? Did she stop anywhere else, or do you know?
I don't know.
Okay. Did you go in the hospital and get her or anything, or were you? How did she approach where you were?
She came. I guess she just walked up. I don't know if she seen us outside or what.
Okay, right. So she walked up while you were talking to Alan, and what did she tell him? And what did she tell Alan while you were standing there?
He fell off the chair.
Was that the first time you heard
Yes, that
of
was the
him
first.
falling off a chair?
Yes.
So she says he fell off the chair, and did some other officers come up there while you were talking to Alan?
Yes.
What did you say when she said he fell off the chair?
I said I guess he fell off the chair. I wasn't there.
So, did you have any knowledge of your own of him falling off a chair?
No.
Or him falling in the chair?
No.
Or him rolling off the bed or anything else?
I had no knowledge of that.
And so she walks up. Y'all have this conversation, continue this conversation with Alan, and then what happens? What y'all do next?
They let me go back and see him. Then They put me in a room.
Okay, so they let you go back and see JD.
Yes.
Now, did anything come up about you signing a release or you signing a consent to treatment or signing any documents or anything come up about, your relationship with JD?
Yes. I told him I was his father.
Okay. Did they require any further
No.
information from you or whatever regarding that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. All right. So you went back to see JD, and where was Miss Poague at that point?
She was still outside talking to the officers.
Did she come in
Yes.
afterwards?
Yes.
Okay. Where did she go? Where did you go when she came in to where you were?
They put us in like a room off, like out of the lobby, but it was like a room they put us in and waited to tell us the results or whatever.
Okay. So y'all were both in one room?
Yes, together.
And when you're in that room, was there? Did someone come in to tell you? Did one of the medical personnel, doctors, nurse, somebody come in to tell you what was going on?
Yes.
Okay. When they came in to tell you what was going on, were you on the phone with anyone, or did you?
Yes.
Ask him if you could call someone?
Yes, I called my cousin.
Okay, who was your cousin?
Joni, she's a nurse.
Why did you want her to be on the phone when they were telling you that what was going on with your son?
Because she was a nurse and she was like the last relative I talked to.
Was your sister there then?
No, not yet.
Was she on the way? Had
Yes.
you notified her, told her?
Yeah, she was on the way.
Okay. So you did you do anything to make it so that Joni could hear what the doctor said when the doctor came in to talk?
Yes, I put him on speaker.
And did you get a report from the doctor and she hear the report from the doctor?
Yes.
What was, I mean, if you can recall, what was your understanding of what they had found or what his condition was right then?
A cracked skull.
Was there some conversation or communication about possibly transferring him to another facility somewhere?
Yes, air flight him to Atlanta.
Did you consent to that?
Yes.
So did that ever happen?
No, when the helicopter landed, they said he wouldn't make it to the helicopter.
They said he wouldn't be able to make it to the helicopter.
Yes.
Okay. When the doctor was telling you the news about the condition of your child, was there something said by Joni that caused Ms. Poague to react in some way?
Yes.
Okay. Mr. Williams, when we broke, the question I had asked you is when you put Joni on the phone and she heard the report from the doctor, did she make a comment of some sort to which Ms. Poague then reacted? And I think you said yes. Is that
Yes.
correct?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What was the statement that Joni made
If
when she heard the report from the doctor?
if the baby dies, somebody's getting charged with murder.
If the baby dies, somebody's going to be charged with murder. When that statement was made, did Trinity Poague's demeanor or expression appear to change in any way?
Yes.
How did it change? Like what was her, her reaction to the statement, and then what did she do?
She got up and said, "I'm finna call my parents."
Okay, so did she leave that room then?
Yes.
from that point forward, was there another time that you and Ms. Poague were in a room or whatever together?
No.
I want to go backwards a little bit to a couple of things that I don't think I covered in much detail. So let me go back to earlier. You said that week when you'd been in Americas and you stayed in her room, and then you'd gone to work, and then you came back, right?
Yes.
And then you got a hotel room on Thursday night, and,
Yes.
and you told about what happened there. Right?
Yes.
Okay, so you said that y'all had been fighting or
Correct.
arguing throughout that week. Well, do you recall what it was y'all were arguing about?
It was an argument about she went out and she went to one of her friends or somebody else's room and they were smoking marijuana, and I didn't like that.
Okay. Was part of what was going on between y'all, was there anything that was going on between y'all that had to do with her not returning some phone calls or messages or something that you had sent?
Yes, that's what she was doing. That's why she didn't answer me.
Okay. So she was at a party or something, and she was with other people, and
Yes.
she didn't answer when you called her?
Yes.
Okay. And I mean, what was your reaction to that when you didn't hear from her, when she didn't answer or you didn't hear back from her?
I was home at the time.
I'm sorry?
I was home at the time.
Okay. But I mean, what was your reaction to that? Did that? I mean, were you upset about the fact that she wasn't responding to you or whatever?
Yes.
Okay. Did y'all have some kind of discussion about social media credentials?
Yes.
Okay. Snapchat credentials, or was it Snapchat or Instagram or what?
We had all each other's passwords, and I asked for an Instagram password at that time.
So y'all had each other's passwords
Correct.
to your social media?
Yes.
So she could log in to your accounts,
Yes.
and you could log into hers.
Correct.
Okay. But was there one account that she didn't give you access to or the credentials to?
Yes, her Instagram.
Okay. Did she give you any explanation why she didn't want you to have access to her Instagram account?
She didn't. We just argued, and I was like, whatever. It's cool.
Y'all were just arguing about it?
Yes.
Okay. And did you do anything about the fact that she, for whatever reason, she didn't want to let you have access to that particular account?
No.
Was that part of the kind of the trying to make nice, make up, got a hotel room so y'all could, be away from the dorm and
Yes.
so forth?
Yes.
And were y'all back on better terms again?
Yes.
By
At
the
the end
end of the week?
Yes.
Had she ever told you that she didn't like JD? Or that she hated JD? Or made any comments like that?
She made comments, but it's like, but then like maybe a few hours, like she like I always treat him like he's mine.
Did she make comments about whether JD liked her?
Yes.
Okay. What were those comments? What was her?
She was like,
statement?
he don't like me. I said, you got to give it time.
Okay. She said that he didn't like her, and you told her that she would have to give him time.
Yes.
Your Honor, I think that if I could have just a moment to confer with the folks at my table, please. Did you love your child?
Yes.
Did you harm him?
No.
Would you have stood by and allowed her to do so if you knew that she would or might?
No.
Thank you. That's what you know.
All right, cross-examination, Mr. Jones.
Yes, Your Honor. Good evening, Mr. Williams. I'm T. Gamble. I represent Trinity Poague. How are you today?
Doing all right.
Some questions for you, Mr. Poague. First of all, you've testified about, I want to talk to you a little bit about last weekend when you were with Trinity and this incident finally ended up happening on Sunday, okay?
Correct.
Now, I know first of all that you arrived for the time with the child. The first time you arrived was on Saturday night, correct?
Yes.
Previous to that, the time you were visiting with Trinity was without your child, correct?
Yes.
And it's my understanding that y'all have been dating since June of 2023 officially. Is that right?
Yes.
Now, you said something in your testimony when you began, though. You said, yeah, we began dating officially in June of 2023, but we've been off and on before that. Is that right?
Yes, like texting.
And texting, is that meaning like trying to get a relationship going?
Yeah, you can say.
How long had y'all been doing that before you became boyfriend and girlfriend?
Maybe a month or two.
So really only, if this was June, maybe April, something like that. Had you known Trinity, though, for some time prior to that?
Yes.
But not in a boyfriend-girlfriend way?
No.
You first start dating, she is 18 years old, is that right?
Correct.
And at that time, were you 22 or 23?
22.
Now, when this incident happened in January of 2024, how old were you then?
23.
And she was still 18?
Yes.
Now, this relationship that you had, as I understand it, you would come quite often to her dorm and spend the night, correct?
Yes.
And you would do that during the weekday a lot of times, correct?
Sometimes.
So even though you're working out of Bainbridge, I guess y'all work all around, though, right?
No, I work in Bainbridge.
She's working Bainbridge, man. So you would come and spend the night at her dorm and then get up and go back to work in Bainbridge?
Yes, leave like 5 in the morning.
Okay. But would it be common for you to at least spend the night a couple times a week on a weekday with her?
Yes, if she asks.
And that would be from August when she enrolled in school until that January, correct?
Correct.
And would it be fair to state that you averaged at least once or twice weekday from August up until January?
Yes.
And in addition, you usually came on weekends, correct?
Correct.
And did you normally stay Friday and Saturday, or just Saturdays?
Probably just Saturdays.
So you would come spend the night Saturday night and then leave Sunday?
Correct.
You didn't spend the night on Sunday and leave on Monday morning?
Maybe sometimes.
So either way, it could be a one-day weekend or a
Or
two-day
2 day.
weekend?
Yes.
Was that almost every weekend?
Sometimes. Maybe one day every weekend.
Well, I mean, sometime. Were there any weekends that were missed during from August until January?
Maybe one or two.
So one or two out of that whole time period you might have missed, right?
Yes.
So you were seeing it quite a bit, right?
Correct.
And we know most of the time when you came, you did not have JD with you, correct?
Correct.
So we know that when you came a couple times a week and on the weekends that you had left the child to be cared for by someone else, correct?
Correct.
And that would be your sister, Ms. Burr, correct?
Correct.
And so you live with Miss Burr, and would it be fair to state that for the most part, Miss Burr took care of JD day to day for just your regular things that need to be done for that child?
Correct.
And a lot of times she was alone with the child because you're with Trinity, correct?
Correct.
And so you were letting her take care of the child, right?
Correct.
And you testified earlier that the baby mama of this child gave you the child or turned the child over to you, whatever you want to say, when the child was 2 or 3 months old, correct?
Correct.
She said, I'm going back to Mexico, and for the most part, she was out of the picture after that, correct?
Correct.
Now, at the time that she had the child, however, this child was born, the baby mama was actually married to another man, was she not?
Yes, after I found that out after he was deceased.
But you didn't know it at the time.
No, I didn't know.
But you know it now, correct?
Correct.
And you have never legitimated the child or anything of that nature, have you?
No.
So in other words, you hadn't been legally declared to be the father, correct?
Correct.
Have you ever done a DNA test?
No.
But nobody's ever disputed you're the father, right?
No.
I mean, a baby mama admits and acknowledges your daddy, correct?
Correct.
But once you got the child, from the time that she left the child with you, am I right that you have not one time taken the child to see a doctor?
I haven't. I can go back to tell her to give it to her mama or her. She got back in like February of 23.
You're saying a couple of times you took her back to see mama and she took her to the doctor,
Yes.
is that right? Have you seen the medical records of the child that were obtained by the GBI?
No.
So you're not aware of how many times the child has had a wellness check, are you?
No.
And you don't know whether the child has been immunized for all the different things that children get, do you?
Yes, I know he got shots.
You know he got some shots.
Correct.
Do you know whether he's up to date on his shots?
He was. I know for a fact he went his 9 months in a year. I want to say.
But you know you've never taken him to a doctor.
No.
Now, on at least one occasion, isn't it true that you came to see Trinity in some fashion, y'all were meeting, or she was coming to you, or you to her, in which you came up with the child without a car seat?
No.
You've never had a time when Trinity was mad with you because you didn't have a car seat?
No.
You don't recall telling anybody that?
No.
You wouldn't have said that in law enforcement?
No.
When you came on the video that you showed, you were shown a little bit ago, you remember that one that you made, that
Yes.
you gave the GBI? You recall that video?
Yes.
That video seems to appear to show that the car seat that the child's in is facing the same direction as you. Is that correct?
Correct.
You're aware that a child under 4 is not supposed to be forward facing in a vehicle?
No, I was not aware.
You were not aware of that. So that was not a safety concern to you?
No.
Now, on the Saturday that you met Trinity, I think you testified already that y'all went to Chipotle, correct?
Correct.
And initially you told her you were coming to meet her, and she did not know that JD was going to be with you, but you said, JD's going to be with me, correct?
No.
You didn't tell her JD was going to be with
No,
you?
she told me to bring JD.
Okay, so you're saying she just said bring JD.
Correct.
And that was fine with you, right?
Yes.
And that was an indication she wanted you to bring the child, correct?
Correct.
And you testified already that as far as you could tell up until this whole situation occurred, that you felt like that she was all right with the child, correct?
Correct.
And most of the time when you would bring the child around her, isn't it true if y'all went somewhere like walking in the store, more times than not, she would be the person carrying JD?
Yes, she wanted to carry him.
She wanted to.
But
right?
most of the times I carried him.
And you didn't care if she carried him, though, right?
Correct.
I mean, I've seen several pictures. They always seem to show her carrying the child, correct?
Correct.
You saw the video of y'all going into the dorm on Saturday night, she was the one carrying the sleeping child, correct?
Yes, because I got everything out the car.
I understand you had your hands full and you let her carry it, correct?
Correct.
But you didn't have any problem with that, right?
No.
And you hadn't had any problems with that, right?
No.
And you would feel okay with bringing the child around her, correct?
Yeah, at the time.
Now, the relationship you had, you've already described somewhat, is a volatile relationship between you and Trinity in the sense that y'all bicker and fight a lot, correct?
Correct.
And not only bicker and fight, but there would be these declarations that it's over or we're breaking up for a little short periods of time, right?
Yes.
It'd be fair to state that most of the time when one or the other said we're breaking up, that only lasted for an hour or two,
Correct.
and there was no real breakup at all.
No.
There's an old song called Break Up to Make Up. We all kind of live in a relationship like that.
Yeah, I guess.
I mean, y'all were together, then you'd say we're breaking up, then you'd say
Yes.
we're back together, right?
Yes.
And y'all had a lot of fussing going on. A lot of it was because she was not happy with what she considered to be you wanting to control everything she did, correct?
No.
You don't agree that you were requiring her to let you know where she was at all times?
No, I did not require that every time.
You didn't demand when you text her that you expected her to text back right away to know that she got the text and know what she was doing?
Yes.
You did want that, right?
Yeah.
And you wanted all of her passcodes to all of her accounts, correct?
She wanted mine first, so I gave her mine, and she gave me hers.
But you wanted hers, right?
Correct. She had wanted mine first.
You didn't like it when she wouldn't give you one of them, or you thought she wouldn't give it, correct?
Yeah, she didn't give it.
And y'all fussed and fought about that, correct?
Correct.
And there were other times that y'all argued because of you being unhappy that she had gone to a party or gone someplace where there were girlfriends that had boyfriends or things like that, and you thought she was around other guys, correct?
No.
You never had those kind of jealousies?
No.
Never had those arguments?
No.
But y'all did do a lot of arguing, nevertheless, right?
Correct.
And one of the things that you also were told by Trinity to some extent was that although she was in a relationship with you, she would have preferred not to have a child because you already have a child. It was not hers, correct?
Correct.
Now, she wasn't saying she didn't like JD as much as she was saying that she wanted to have a child of her own, correct?
Correct.
And she never expressed to you, I think you told some of the people that interviewed you, she never expressed to you that she didn't like JD, correct?
No.
Now, she did express she thought JD didn't like her, right?
Yes.
And you told her, give it some time, right?
Correct.
And it's fair to state that y'all had not been around each other, or Trinity and the child had not been around each other a whole lot, even in January. They'd been around several times, but it had not been a lot of times, had it?
I'd say about at least 10 times. They've seen each other.
10 total times.
Maybe. That's the minimum.
And you were comfortable with those times, correct?
Correct.
Now, when you went to the hospital that night with the child, isn't it true that when you saw the hospital personnel, that you told them that your child had fallen only 5 minutes prior to arriving at the hospital?
No.
Do you have any explanation for why that notation would have been contained within the hospital records of your child?
Objection, Your Honor. The cause for this was to speculate about why a record would say something. I mean, he can question the maker of the record about that.
Mr. Gavin, what's your response to that?
My response is he can answer the question if he has any reason to know why anybody would do that. He can say no or yes, Your Honor.
All right, well, I'll allow him to answer the question.
Repeat it.
Do you know any reason why the hospital records of your son at the hospital would have a notation saying that you had said that?
Yes.
Why would it say that?
Because she told the officer that. So that's
you
what
think
she
that
told me.
confused you with her?
No, but she told me and the officer that, so that's what I was told.
Did you also tell Lieutenant Allen that the child had failed?
Yes.
You did tell him.
After she told me.
Now, on the night the day of Sunday when this event occurred, you testified about how y'all woke up in the morning, correct?
Correct.
And then y'all were all together for a bit. You said you put JD on your chest, correct?
Correct.
And I don't know how long that would be, but I assume if you're like most folks, you do that, but you don't last a long, long time. Was that just for a short period of time they laid on your chest?
Yeah, a short period of time.
And you said that y'all discussed a few things and then ordered some pizza, correct?
Correct.
So we can know if the time frame for that would have had to have been getting close to 11:30, 12 o'clock, correct?
Correct.
Because we know that you left to go get the pizza sometime like that right before 12, correct?
Correct.
And I assume you had enough time to feel like that the order would be filled when you got there, right?
Right.
And you also said one other thing, that you had talked about it, and then you ordered the pizza, and then y'all went and got up and took a shower together, correct?
Correct.
So that would have been before you went to get the pizza, you took a shower, correct?
Correct.
But after you ordered the pizza, right?
Yes.
So the time that it took to take a shower would have been time that the pizza could be prepared, correct?
Correct.
And then when you took the shower, as I understand it, you got out a little bit before she did, correct?
Correct.
You even stated that you were there with the child and you were going to tell the child bye, but you told the child bye after you were waiting on her to get out of the shower. And when she got out of the shower, then you told him bye and you left,
Yes.
correct?
Correct.
Now, isn't it true that once she got out of the shower that you were there holding the child and the child was crying at that time?
No.
You don't recall the time when the child was crying there that morning?
No.
You don't know anything about that?
No.
What about crying the night before on Saturday night? You know anything about the child crying Saturday night?
Supposedly cried around 12.
But you don't know that, do you?
No, I got up like 2, and she took.
But your testimony, or at least your statements that maybe have been made to other individuals, indicate that you didn't know that the child was crying at 12 o'clock or whatever time it was, correct?
Correct.
You didn't wake up, did you?
No.
Now, when you went to bed Saturday night, you went to bed before anyone else did you?
Yeah, it was like 11.
You go to bed at 11, but that leaves Trinity and the child up, correct?
Correct.
And you had been drinking at that time, correct?
Correct.
And in fact, you were drinking a particular type of liquor, were you not?
Correct.
You were drinking rum.
Yes.
What kind of rum were you drinking?
Bamboo.
And is that the type of rum that was in the room there where Trinity lived?
Yes.
And that bottle was almost finished by the night, was it not?
I didn't buy that bottle that day.
I'm not asking if you bought the bottle
Yes.
that day, but it was
Yes, it
almost
was.
finished, right?
Correct.
And that was your bottle, correct?
Correct.
In fact, Trinity doesn't drink, does she?
Yes, she does.
What does she drink?
She drank White Claws. She drank, at the time, I think she was maybe drinking margaritas.
Well, she didn't drink any of that rum, did she?
Not that I know of.
And you testified earlier, I believe, that you did have that rum with you when you arrived on Saturday night, correct?
Correct.
And you had it with you when you arrived with the child to meet her at Chipotle, correct?
Correct.
But your statement was you didn't start drinking from it until y'all went to change the child over. Is that what
Correct.
you said?
I poured the cup on top of the car.
So that was the first time you started drinking.
Yes.
But y'all decided to go ahead and move the car seat out of your car into her car, correct?
Correct.
And move the child from your car to her car, correct?
Correct.
So y'all could then drive to Sumter County, correct?
Correct.
But it didn't have anything to do with the fact you'd already been drinking.
I started drinking after he was out my car. I poured the cup after he was in her car.
Now, you testified, I believe, earlier that although you had never hurt the child, that you were okay with certain corporal punishment like popping him on the hand, correct?
Correct.
That was all right with you.
Correct.
And so it was all right with you if Trinity would do that
No.
as well?
No.
Just you.
No, correct.
And I'm not saying you were abusing the child by doing that. But if he
No.
did something you didn't like, you pop him on the hand and say no, I guess,
Correct.
right? That was your form of punishment.
Correct.
Now, when you went out on Saturday night and you were at Chipotle and then you ended up going to McDonald's, you acknowledged that from all accounts that your child either ate nothing or only ate a couple of French fries, correct?
He ate before he left.
Ate before he left, was still at McDonald's, ate nothing, correct?
He ate fries.
Very few fries. You
Correct.
said a couple. When you got up on Sunday morning, do you allege that he ate anything that day?
Yes, he was eating Fritos when I left. I was going to get pizza.
So you believe he was actually eating Fritos.
Yeah, he was.
So that should show up in his stomach contents if they
Correct.
check
It was
on
all
the
over my.
Objection, Your Honor, requires witness disclosure. speculate about something that he couldn't possibly know the medical answer to.
Not a medical question, Your Honor.
Well, if you can lay the basis for his knowledge, I'll let you ask him. Otherwise, I think that would probably be left to the doctor.
Mr. Williams, or have you watched people eat in the past in your lifetime?
Yes.
Have you watched your child eat in the past?
Yes.
Have you watched yourself eat?
Yes.
And when you ingest food, does it normally go into your mouth?
Correct.
Where does it go after it goes from your mouth?
Stomach.
And you would expect if someone was eating, would you not, for the contents of what they were eating to end up in the person's stomach?
Correct. It was all over my shirt. I still got a shirt at the house.
Well, the shirt you say he threw up on, correct?
Correct. Shirt and jacket.
Now, that shirt and jacket, did the Georgia Bureau of Investigation take that shirt and jacket into evidence?
No, it's still sitting at the end of my bed, never been washed.
Did they ever ask you anything about it?
No.
On the day when you were at the hospital, did the GBI ask you anything about this supposed stuff that's on your coat and shirt?
No, they didn't ask.
No one has asked you, have it?
No.
Now, did the Georgia Bureau of Investigation interview you
Correct.
more than once?
Correct.
Now, beyond interviewing you, they interviewed your sister, I believe, did they?
Correct.
Did they interview any of your friends, to your knowledge?
No, not in my knowledge.
Anyone that lives around you in Bainbridge?
I don't stay in Bamberg, I stay in Cockle.
In Cockwood, I'm sorry. You work in Bainbridge.
Correct.
Anybody in Cockwood?
No.
To your knowledge, they do any background check on you at all other than just questioning you?
Not in my knowledge.
Now, when you talked about the phone call with your sister, that was a nurse then saying whatever she said, and Trinity deciding to go call her mother. At that time, Trinity was there just with you, correct?
Yes, and her hall manager, them just sitting in the lobby.
Now, there were people there with you, there wasn't?
Yes, my sister and cousin, and both of my cousins got there.
Right. You had, I believe, Cecil Grant, A.J. Grant, your sister, and a friend all with you, right?
Yes.
So here you are with a child that something bad has happened to. You're talking to your nurse sister on the phone. You're surrounded by some friends and family. And she makes that statement, but Trinity is all by herself, correct?
Correct.
So it's sort of reasonable for her to want to call her mama and be around somebody as well, correct?
As well, yes.
That wasn't unusual, was it?
No. But the reaction was.
Now, you said you didn't hear the child, your child, crying in the night before, but you are aware that people in the dorm claim that the child was crying during the night, aren't you?
Yes.
And you were told by Trinity that the child fell off the bed, were you not?
No.
You're claiming you didn't know that.
No.
Now, your child at times, JD at times, would have a mark on one of his cheeks, would he not, from some type of rash that he had from time to time?
Eczema.
Asthma. And that was something that would come up and be red looking or something of that nature?
Yes, like light red.
Sometime it almost like a bruise, correct?
No. Never looked like a bruise.
It'd be a noticeable mark on the face, though, correct?
Yes. It usually comes and goes away the same day.
Right.
Within
And
hours.
you'd have that from time to time, correct?
Time to time.
Now, on the night before the hospital of Sunday, you'll acknowledge that Trinity is the one that bathed your child that night.
Correct.
And Trinity is the one that put the clothes on the child to go to bed, correct?
Correct.
And Trinity even did the child's hair that night, correct?
Yes. After my sister did it the same day. She was just fixing it.
But it wasn't unusual for Trinity to do those type things, was it?
Correct.
And I hear you correctly that when you got the call from Trinity about that you said you couldn't understand, there were two calls in a row, that you fast walked back into the hallway, into the dorm.
Correct.
I assume when you say fast walking, you mean almost like you see somebody that's exercising really going
Yeah,
fast.
speed walking.
Now, the night before this occurred and in the morning, isn't it true that Trinity had been telling you that she just really wasn't ready to deal with this whole situation with the child and you, and she wanted you just to go back and it was time to break up?
No.
You weren't upset about that morning?
No.
You weren't hungover that morning?
No.
Those things weren't playing into your mind and things that were going on at the
No.
time of that morning?
No.
How far is it to the pizza place from your dorm?
I don't got no dorm.
Well, her dorm, I'm sorry.
What, 10 minutes? Maybe?
It's here in Americus?
Correct.
That's all the questions I have, John.
Mr. Lamb, do you have any cross-examination or further direct?
I do, Judge. Mr. Williams, they got stickers on. Mr. Williams, I met with you the other day to ask you some questions and talk to you about testimony and coming to court and all that. Is that right?
Yes, sir.
When we were talking, I asked you, if you recall, do you recall me asking you, what were you talking about when you told the GBI interviewer, when you told her that you were aware that there was a mark on his cheek?
Yes, sir, he has eczema.
Yeah, that you were aware that there was a mark on the cheek, but it wasn't a bruise.
No, correct.
Is that right?
Correct.
And in fact, when I met with you, do you recall me showing you a photograph from it was actually taken at the autopsy?
Correct.
And I, what did it? It was a mark that was on his right cheek. What did I? Do you recall what I asked you about that mark?
It was a bruise.
Okay. Do you recall me asking you if it had been there before?
Yes, yeah, I remember you saying that.
Was that the mark you were referring to when
No,
you
sir.
told him you knew he had a mark on his face?
No, sir.
Had you seen that mark on his face before?
No, sir.
When the eczema appears, I want to show you 22 and Stacey Exhibits 22 and 23. You remember you sent me some videos, is that
Correct.
right? And I'm going to represent you too. These are just screenshots from the videos. Okay, do you
Correct.
recognize the photographs 22 and 23?
Yes.
And do you recognize those being from videos that you had taken on your phone?
Yes.
Okay. So on stage 22, is there a portion of his face that shows one version of the eczema, what it sometimes looks like?
Yes.
And where is that on here?
Right there.
Okay, you're pointing to his left cheek?
Yes.
Okay. Your Honor, I would tender stage 22 at this time.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Submitted without objection.
Okay. So what you're pointing to on his left cheek is sort of a white patchy looking area on his
Yes. It's
cheek.
dry
Is
skin.
that right?
Yes, dry skin.
Okay, dry skin. All right. And then the other sort of manifestation of eczema when it appeared on his face was what?
Eczema.
No, I mean, what did it look like when if it wasn't the white patchy?
It's like a little light bright red.
Okay, all right. And is that what's shown in State's Exhibit 23?
Yes.
Tender State's Exhibit 23 at this time.
Any objection?
No objection, Your Honor.
Submitted without objection.
Okay. And Your Honor, I'm not going to put these up there, but if I just have a moment to point to show them to the jury, can you come over here and if he steps
He
in,
can step down.
points
Yes.
to it? Okay. Like, will you point for the jury what you're talking about on this picture of him as a baby, where you were talking about the eczema showing up, okay? And that's the dry skin, okay? All right, and then the other version of that sometimes showed up, you point to it over there, okay? Like the little red dots or whatever up on sort of rosy cheeks with the red dots?
Yes.
Okay. Was that something, you can go back up there, was that something that was ordinary
Yes.
for him? Did it ever develop into anything else? Did it ever develop beyond that in any way?
No.
When you left to go to Pizza Hut, I'm sorry, when you left to go to Walmart and Pizza Hut from the dorm, were there any marks on this child's face?
No.
Were there any bruises on his forehead?
No.
Were there any bruises on his cheeks?
No, sir.
Could he sit up
Yes.
and have some motor skills? I mean,
Yes.
was he able to hold and use his cup in a normal fashion?
Yes, he was drinking his cup. And feeding himself.
When you got to the hospital, how long was it, if you remember, before Miss Poague got there?
5-10 minutes.
When she got there, did you have any opportunity to talk to her when she initially got there, when she first got there? Did you have any opportunity to talk to her before either of you talked to the police?
No.
Or talked to the you said security guard who was an off-duty policeman. Before you
Correct.
talked to him, did you have an opportunity to talk to her at the hospital?
No.
When was when was the first time that you heard this version that he fell out of a chair?
When she got there and told the officer that.
And that was Alan.
Correct.
Same officer you were talking to.
Correct.
Did you find yourself to be or consider yourself to be any more controlling or jealous in terms of this relationship with Trinity Poague than she was with you?
No.
I mean, the sort of wanting to stay in each other's social media and keep up with each other, was that kind of a two-way street?
Yes.
yeah, so the rum. What kind of rum is it?
Bamboo.
Bamboo. Instead of looking for the copy of there, I'm gonna just use the one that you gave me. Same thing, right? I'm gonna show you what's been admitted into evidence as Defendant's Exhibit 3. You recognize that? It was in the...
Yes.
Taken, oh, it's right there. It was
Yes.
taken in the dorm, right? In her room. It's a picture taken in her room.
Yes.
And have you, looks like it's about 2/3 gone. Have you drank all that rum in the, from the time you left Albany until
No.
you went to bed that night?
No.
Do you recall when you might have bought it?
I bought that Wednesday before the hotel.
Okay, so you bought it when y'all were staying at the hotel, or when you were going to stay at the hotel.
Correct.
When y'all were going to have like an anniversary, celebratory kind of night,
Correct.
make up,
Yes.
be on good terms, kind of.
Correct.